Good afternoon and good morning to those of you on the West Coast. Um, we're back for our second session of the month for our monthly Vecna Eve of Ruin uh, transformative cape. Um, I think I remember the players coming back and doing some investigations at the Beach Leviathan, and then things went in a direction from there. If you guys want to and don't mind, please let's get our recap going.
Yeah, so we started at the Beach Leviathan,
Mhm.
um, going to visit Poppycock, and instead seems like we got to visit a shapeshifter of some sort, um, who, in the course of our investigation, we're trying to figure out what happened to these pufferfish, bless you. Um,
Thank you.
we ended up in the room of some Yuan Ti where Delia picked up some sort of cursed artifact, and fortunately, we were able to prevent her from doing anything with that. And then we found the real poppycock stuffed in a underneath a love seat in a secret compartment. Let me see. What else? What else? Well, we found one part of seven, it sounds like, of some sort of staff or rod that may be useful as we figure out kind of what's going on here going forward.
That's the one that casts haste, is that right?
Yes. Yes. Yep. For 23 minutes.
Oh yeah, cast that on me.
Oh yeah.
I get 2 attacks per action now. I get my Vecna book.
So let's see what else
Yeah,
happened.
go ahead. Sorry.
I remember we ended up at the murder house.
Murder House.
Oh, we were
That was
escorting someone back to the
Well, that's right. We were escorting Poppycock back to the Hall
yeah.
of Justice.
yeah, back to the Hall of Justice so he could give a statement, I think.
Yep.
We were missing
Yeah.
lecture number 3, was it? That was taken by
Yes,
Yep.
right. Um, let's see.
Oh, and then the piece of the rod started vibrating like a cell phone in the bag of holding,
Right.
and gave me the vision of the house. I think, what is it, the Durst Manor or something like that?
Yeah, it said Ledger 3 was from 10 years ago. That's what I have. The rod can
Yep.
defeat demons and open portals.
Yes.
You have the whole rod, I guess.
Yes.
And the new dock hand worker was Roberto.
Mhm.
And what was her name?
Tammy.
Yeah.
Tammy. Yep. We're suspects now in this whole thing because
Mhm.
they're missing or didn't show up today.
Right.
Yeah, and then we were going.
We were what?
We were taking Poppycock to the Hall of Justice to make his statement and had to pass him off to a guard because, like you say, I think it was the rod started vibrating and it kind of led us toward this house that we realized was the Durst house.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we actually went in right into the entrance area. That's what I have.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a shield on the wall with a windmill on it, which is the Durst symbol, and Gravik picked it up and he couldn't take it off. And even though it was a +1 shield, he could not take it off. So Kalen had to try cutting it off him, and he took some injuries when it got cut off him, but I guess he got it off at the end.
Right.
That's, I
The
think,
shield that
where
was
we stopped.
Yeah.
That's where we are right here. Yep.
Yeah, the shield was cursed,
Uh-huh.
I guess.
that's the one that was bleeding.
Yes.
It was
Yep.
cut.
As you
Yep.
cut that leather, it bled.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
It's not spooky at all.
No, not
Yeah.
creepy at all. A
So,
bleeding shield.
content warning. There are some mature themes of horror and scary situations. So going forward. And just because I like doing my due diligence, if at any point you guys need a break, just let me know. Okay. So the foyer, you see some oaken doors standing before you. That's the ones here at the very top. Um, everything is quiet. It's silence. There's cobwebs in the corners of the ceilings and the floor. Um, you I I described to you the family of stony-faced aristocrats there. You can see that looking proud, the man of the house just standing there, and then the words Dursts at the bottom, and including all the other pictures, the two children, the son being at the top, the daughter being in the bottom, has to be, right? Because they look like their father there. And then the woman looking over here on the left-hand side, looking very dour and sullen.
Do the children look like the ones we talked to in the woods?
100%.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I
these two
thought.
kids. Why are we back here? We're
Not creepy at all.
No, Carolyn, I'm sorry. They're back. And I know that Gravik and Kalen were not present. However, if you want to fill them in, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I think we kind of did. I think, they encountered us when we were in the woods outside of Neverwinter. And
No, we actually
but
didn't meet you until the sewers.
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, I think we would have filled you in.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Over dinner and a few drinks, like, hey, there was these kids
remember
in the
we told you
forest.
about,
They
yeah,
were kind of creepy.
yeah. And we ended up in this house basically, that we didn't we went into it in the woods, and when we came out of it, we were here in the city, in a different spot in the city, not here.
Right.
So it's creepy enough that the house seems to be relocating all on its own.
It's just magic.
Which it's done before.
It has done. Because it was in the woods, and then you
Yeah.
guys came out of it here in the city over
in
beyond
the
the crevice.
city.
And that was in a different spot than this spot it's at now, right? As well.
Correct.
Okay.
So we can reference that real quick. Let's bring that map up. There she is. So right now, I think you guys are where it was before. See, it's not letting me. Oh, there it is. It's zooming in. Okay. So this is the inn. I believe that's what I said the inn was.
Mhm.
And there's the crevice. So it was somewhere in here, I think in this district, if I'm remembering.
Yeah.
It pretty much had a straight shot to the inn.
Yeah, it was over in that area, you said, near the crevice.
And I think I had said that it's up here somewhere in the Blue Lake district this time, because you guys had crossed and passed Dolphin and came out this way. So we'll just say it's got a nice little riverfront yard and, little brick walkway for anybody that wishes to sit out there and watch the river pass, which we know if you've ever been to the Thames that, hey, it looks nice from afar, but up close could use some filtering. Don't drink from it. Okay, so back to where we were in the house.
I see that graveyard's called Never Death.
It is. It's never death. Yep.
Ironic.
Yeah. It's very
Isn't it ironic?
appropriate for the story.
Yep, don't you think? Well, since we're, Canada, here we go.
Okay.
All right. So, what's next, folks?
Okay.
So Delia and Caroline, when you were in here before, were you upstairs, downstairs,
Yes.
Both, yeah.
both?
There was a creepy thing in the basement, right? Little
Yeah.
altar thing. Can't
A
remember.
sacrifice area. It
Yeah.
was clearly something they were sacrificing in because there was blood and stuff.
Okay.
And the layout is the same?
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out because so far I don't really remember this being
Oh, okay.
where we were at all in the house, but it doesn't mean we explored most of the house, but once we got to a certain point, I think it just like spit us out and we didn't get to see the rest of it.
I think you guys had another player or two with you at one point. If I remember correctly, there was another player that there were three of you.
Maybe.
Not in the house.
Oh, I take that back.
There was before the
It was
house.
before the house. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So before we came in, we had taken the snow globe from the Dolendar tomb out, and
Mhm.
it had illuminated a room, or we saw a
Oh,
room with a light in it.
right.
Do you guys any idea where that would be in the house or what was up there when you were here the first time?
Well, the first floor was, I remember, like a dining and kitchen and all that. And then there was a big stairways that went up to a floor that had, I think, some bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was another stairway up to the upper floor had like the kids' bedrooms, I think. And
Mm-hmm.
so, there was a place where there was like a nursery with another bedroom, and that was apparently the nanny's room. But when we encountered her, she was very spectral. I'm pretty sure.
That's what I remember.
So the main floor was just like I say, main like dining, kitchen, living, maybe a living area.
Okay. So the light in the snow globe that we saw kind of outside as well, is
Mhm.
that look like it's on the second or the third floor?
the top floor,
Okay.
It's top
Okay.
floor.
or in
Yeah,
this case,
'cause
it's the attic.
There were 2 floors and an attic, right?
yeah, there
right.
was an attic too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
And the attic had like a room where furniture was covered, and
Mm-hmm.
I remember that it had. I don't remember.
It was like a music room, wasn't it? Or
Yeah.
that's
There
the
was a
second
music
floor.
room up there. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Well, what do you guys think? Should we move forward and see what's changed and where this light is?
Yeah.
yeah, the light might be trying to indicate something.
Maybe. I don't know.
So
We shall find out.
Yes.
yeah,
All right. So this is kind of a foyer kind of entrance, right?
Correct.
And there's one set of doors that go outside and one set of doors that go inside.
Correct. The south doors are the ones that go, or the doors that you came in from the outside.
Okay.
okay.
So the set of doors that lead further into the house. Wondering if we should check that for traps.
Yeah, we could do that. Do an
I can
investigation on that.
I can assist you and give you guidance.
Okay.
Nice.
Let me lock my. Okay. So that gives me advantage, right? So, my dice are over top of my number. So that's 26.
26. Okay, 26. There are no traps on this door.
Okay.
Though you do get a spooky presence. Like, yeah.
I get a
That's-
spooky presence probably just from being here, but since we were in this house somewhere else before,
Okay.
I'll jump like, did you hear that? Did you say that? I'm looking at Kaylin like, did you say something?
Oh, if only I'd picked thaumaturgy as a mantra.
Yeah, right. You could scare the heck out of the cat.
I'll probably assume I just did something by accident.
You can always pick it up later.
That is true.
Yep.
All right,
Okay.
so let's try the doors.
Let's try the
Okay.
doors.
So, you open the doors, correct?
Yes.
Opening the doors. You guys enter into the area over here. Almost breathtaking in the gloom beyond the foyer, this hall glitters. Wood paneled walls are ornately carved with idyllic scenes of frolicking nymphs and satyrs. At one end of the hall, sweeping red marble staircase that's over on the east climbs to unknown heights. At the other is a black marble place here in the west, cold and unlit. Mounted above the mantel shelf is a longsword, a windmill cameo, uh, worked into its hilt. Sitting on the mantle of the fireplace is uh, a a rolled up piece of parchment tied with a very fine silk cord.
Okay. So before
yeah.
we go further in here, I'm going to cast or use my vigilant blessing to give myself advantage on my next initiative roll.
Oh, nice.
Just
That
I
sounds
love
new.
it. I love it.
and who does not have dark vision?
I don't.
I have light though.
Okay, I'm going to use the is that what is it called? Hold on, Eyes of Night, and all three of you have dark vision up to 300 feet.
Sweet.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
You are amazing,
Ooh.
sir.
I
those are
love being a
some
cleric.
new little tricks that you got.
You know
Yeah.
what and forgive me, what species and or race are you again?
I am a Sheddarkai.
You get it I'm gonna give you inspiration for that idea. That's very nice.
All right, thank you.
So go ahead and throw inspiration point up there for
Awesome.
your use at your leisure.
Very good. All right, so you said there is a parchment and a longsword on the
Correct.
mantle.
Yes.
Um, I'd like to do an Arcana check on both.
Absolutely. Please do. While he is
Yes.
doing that, looking at what's on the mantle, what is the rest of the party doing?
I was just gonna say to the group, and looking at Corlin, this definitely looks familiar.
It does.
And I point to that door that's to the left of the 2B and say, I think that goes to the kitchen, maybe, or
I think so.
a pantry.
The 2B, that was where the broom was, right?
Oh yeah,
Rattle
that was a
around or
broom.
something.
Yep.
So you
Yeah.
think this door goes to the kitchen?
Yeah.
I think so.
It's either a kitchen or a pantry, and then the other one's the opposite, I think. That's what's
Yeah.
in there. On
So I
this
get
floor that I remember. That's how it was.
All right. So what was your Arcana roll, sir?
an 8 for the scroll and a 7 for the longsword.
Yeah,
I've already
look
changed
Um,
dice.
they look pretty.
Could I help him in some way on that? I took a feat to give me a proficiency in Arcana since
You can roll.
Ah.
You
I've
can
learned
roll
about
yourself.
Arcana apparently.
You
What?
can roll yourself.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And I'll give you guidance on that.
Okay. Thank
May
you.
the odds be ever in your favor.
Oof. 14 plus the guidance.
Go ahead and roll your guidance.
16 total.
Okay, 16 total. Tell me which one first, because you have to do two separate rolls.
I would have looked at the scroll first.
The scroll gives off a sense of magic and wonder. I guess that's a way of describing it.
Okay.
Any evil vibes there?
I mean, the whole place gives off a creepy vibe, especially since, now.
Wonder suggests maybe not so evil. Am I
Correct.
okay?
Well, that's good. Better than a shield.
Yeah.
Graphic, I just saw what you put in your You get hugged both by a spectral ghost and a shield.
Yeah.
Can I open the scroll? Is it
Yeah,
sealed?
you can grab it and open it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'll open it then.
Okay, so you open it, and it's a scroll of thaumaturgy.
Ooh,
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
sweet.
Want that, Kaylin? Since you were just talking about it.
I'm good.
Okay, we can just put it in the
I'll
sack.
add it to party inventory.
Yeah.
and neither of you can actually like learn spells from scrolls, right? You're not wizards.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
No, but they can use it.
Yeah.
Should I roll for the sword then as well?
Yes, please.
18.
Definitely in magic.
Evil or just magical?
I mean, all swords are evil if they're not used properly, right?
Okay, all right, all right.
All right. I think just because of what happened with the cursed shield, we do have that rod of identification in
Oh,
our party inventory.
Yeah.
You guys are okay. I'm going to pull that out and just identify on the sword.
how many charges does it have?
3 per day.
3. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it longsword, short sword, great
Longsword.
sword?
Longsword.
Longsword.
Beautifully ornate. It has a windmill. The handle, the top, you can see carved into its base is the little windmill, and then the handle is like comes out flared this way, and it's almost like that's a windmill that you're holding there, upside down. Um, but casting identify on it, it's a sort of wounding.
Hmm.
I don't think I have ever come across that in the past.
Yeah,
A
I've heard of
sword
those in
of
the past.
wounding.
Wounding, yeah.
Long sort of wounding.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think when it hits it, like can't heal right away or something.
Yeah, I think it does extra damage. Where is my?
Yeah.
Target takes an extra 2d6 necrotic damage and must
There you go.
succeed on a DC 15 con save or be unable to gain hit points for an hour, regain hit points for an hour.
There you go.
Very cool.
Wow. Requires attunement too. Okay. Um, I'm I kind of have an affinity to longswords. You guys okay
Yeah.
if I grab this?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got my big
Mhm.
maul, so I don't need a longsword.
Yeah, I don't either.
All right. What else? Do we want to check out the rest of the room?
That was Caitlin that
Um,
took it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. All
Was
right.
there anything else in the room of interest?
Oh, I'm sorry. You have doors. So, here. These are the doors.
Yeah.
These are the doors you came in. The talk, I think, is that this is the kitchen, I think is what was being said. Somebody said something about a broom in here. I don't know what that's about. There's a hallway here with let's adjust a little bit. Yep, there's a hallway there. Um, there's that door, there's this door, and then there's this door, and then up the stairs this way. And the whole place, as beautiful it is, there's light coming from somewhere that's creating where you don't have any dim light in here at all, but it's very, very faint and eerie. It's like it's not natural, and you're looking around like, where's the light coming from? But it's just like everywhere.
Is there dust on
This
this?
room is immaculate, beautiful,
So no
like
dust.
no dust at all.
Hmm.
Numi's been through here. She's cleaning everything
Yeah.
up.
Oh, I like Numi.
So 2B is a closet.
That's what they're saying.
yeah, that's what we saw was there before, a closet.
Yeah, you guys haven't opened it,
Um,
and this time, excuse me, it's
yeah,
closed at this.
so I want to just check out the doors and make sure they don't look like there's something
Trapped.
like
Okay,
yeah,
which
like
all
they're
right. So if you don't mind, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to be checking 2, 3, 4 times because this space you can fit in there and just look. But then you have 1, 2, 3 other doors there. So you'll be doing separate checks for each of those.
okay.
And I can assist and give guidance as well.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that one was a 14 plus my guidance.
14 plus
17.
17. Awesome. And which door are we doing first?
The one on the left.
Okay, right over here. Okay,
Yeah.
that is not trapped.
Okay. And then I'll look at the closet one,
Okay. We're
or
here
what
at 2B.
I think is the closet one.
Right.
Oh, that one's no problem. I got a 29 without the
Ooh,
guidance.
nice.
Now,
Nice.
This door is actually locked, and it what is it called? It has three locks. It has a little where you flip it over and you put a little key lock in there. It has a slide and then the door lock itself. So it has three locks, and it is most certainly trapped.
Oh,
Okay.
something of
Here's the
value
funny
in there.
part, Delia. The trap's on the other side. You're like looking at it like something's not right. You kind of look at the cracks underneath using your cat eyes, your sight beyond sight, and you're like, well, wait a minute. The wires are on the other side of this. What kind of weird.
You mean it's trapped for someone coming from there into this room?
Yeah, that's different.
That's not creepy.
Or they're trying to keep whatever's in there in there.
Right.
Yeah,
So
It's
or
not
are the
just a
maybe
room
locks
anymore.
there's
on this side or the other side?
The locks are on this side. The trap is on the inside.
Yeah.
maybe there's like a teleportation portal in there or something.
Yeah.
I mean, that would, if people arrived in there, you might want to know when they're in there, you know?
Yeah.
So you trap it? I don't know. That is strange. All right, let me look at the door that's recessed back. The next one sort of
Okay, so
in the
you'll be able to
line.
do both of these with one roll.
Oh, okay. 22 plus the guidance. 24.
24. Okay, so this, what happened? Oh, I lost it. This one checks out okay. This one checks out okay, but that's locked. This one's open. Put an O here. This one's locked. This one's locked. This one's open.
Okay.
Which was the one that had the locks on this side and the trap on the other side?
Locks
The
here,
closet.
trap on the inside.
Got it. Okay. All right. So do we
Yeah, I
want to
was
take one of
trying.
those doors, or do we want to check out the other side of the room too?
Let's do the easy one. Oh, the other side. Oh, yeah, I could look at that door.
Right.
Let me look at it.
Now, when you get close to the door, you see it's cracked open.
Oh, oh.
It's a little
I'll kind of
cracked.
like, and I'll kind of like take 2 steps back. I'll be like,
All right.
this one is not locked, and but it could be trapped. I don't know. It's just open a little.
All right. Gravik, you want to get ready to back me up?
Yep. But
All right.
before that happened, can I inspect the fireplace and just see, has it been used recently?
It looks like there's little bits wisps of smoke coming up.
Hmm. Well, it's certainly very clean in here.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, someone's been in here recently or
I mean,
living in here.
what's interesting is that there is um no suit or what do you call it, ash
Ash.
that would normally come out with a fireplace that's not closed. But you see there's a bowl of ash in there, or a pile of it,
Mhm.
excuse me, and wisps of smoke coming up. And the
Okay.
smoke it's black and gray and white. So those three different colors are intermingling as it goes up.
Does it smell like a certain type of wood was burning?
Uh, cherry.
Cherry wood?
A nice smell.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. So I take up my great hammer
Mhm.
and I stand behind Kalen.
All right.
Yeah,
So I'll
then
pull up my dagger,
Uh-huh.
and we'll just nudge the door open just to see if I can see or hear anything inside.
Okay. As you open it, this lupine creature jumps at you and then passes right through you.
Oh,
You're the only one
Ew.
that sees it.
oh, okay.
So I'll obviously at the very start. Is it still in the room?
It just passes right through you, and if you turn around and look, it's not there.
So I'm going to look around and get ready to, kind of ready position and to fight, and look at everybody else. Did you see that? And I'll describe
Mm,
what jumped at me.
No, I just saw you pushing the door open and then you look like you're ready to hit something.
Didn't see it. Sorry.
What did you see?
So some sort of wolf type creature jumped out at me and went right through me.
Oh, that's gotta be fun. I know that feeling.
Wait, did I feel like it did anything as it went through, or just kind of passed right through me?
You passed through you and you felt a bit of chill, like cold, just passed through you, and then you turn around and you look at your friends. Hi.
Interesting.
But
Yeah.
it's not in the room anymore, Kaylin?
Uh,
I don't see it in the room.
Oh.
So I'll kind of shake it off a little bit.
mhm.
Now I'm really interested what's in this room.
Okay, so you go in.
Yep.
All right, you step in, and I'm going to give you a description. Oh, there it is. Okay, so out in and I'm sorry, it's dark in here. Okay, but you're getting the light from from the main room.
And we have our dark vision.
Well, your dark vision takes over when you look in, and
Oh,
you
okay,
Okay.
yeah.
and you see wolves frozen there. There's three of them. You know, you can see it here. You see them there on the screen. A stag's head is mounted above the unlit fireplace, which is over here in the east. A cask of wine and a pipe rack on the table between them. Goblets from where you're at, they seem empty. You're not sure. The candelabrum above is shining from the light coming from the main room. Wax looks melt over, leaving little islands on the table. Cabinets line the walls. In one corner of the room, a chandelier hangs over a cloth covered table. So there's here and there's one over here. So you have two sources of light, which are not on at this point. As you're stepping in, this guy right here is looking in your direction and has a snarl, almost like he's smiling at you. Kalen.
But he's frozen as in frozen in ice or just frozen still?
Frozen still, as in taxidermied.
Okay. Well, that's not creepy. Does this look like the thing? Do any of these look like the thing that jumped out at me?
Yeah, this guy looks like the one that jumped out at you.
So I'm assuming I'm in the room, but everybody else isn't, correct?
Right. I'm presuming you're here.
Yeah.
And Gravik is like coming in this way, and Delia and Carolyn are out here.
Okay. So I'll describe or tell Gravik that that's what jumped at me.
It's still here. I see right there.
Some weird stuff in this house. If I
Yeah,
get
I have a
closer,
feeling it's gonna get weirder before it gets done weirder.
Is it
so
moving?
I'm gonna go up and kind of nudge it with the tip of my dagger.
It like moves to the side and comes back.
So it's still taxidermy, is what
Correct.
it looks like. Okay.
Correct.
It's
Do
like
the
I
eyes
swear to
look like
God.
they're following you?
Does it look like it's following me with his eyes?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'll just tell Gravik that whatever this is, that's what jumped at me and threw me.
Weird, because I see it right here now.
Yep. All right, Carolyn, are you able to light these candelabras?
I mean, I can make them glow.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. So right now I have Mr. Kalen and Gravik inside. Carolyn, you're coming in.
Yep.
What about you, Delia?
I'm gonna just stand outside by the door with my bow
Okay.
ready.
All right. So you guys are inside, and Carolyn comes in and he casts a spell. Now, describe for me what Gravik and Kalen are doing as Carolyn comes in to, throw out some motes of magic and make those two glow.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
would probably.
just go
Sorry,
ahead,
go ahead.
Gravik. Nope, you go.
I was gonna just start going towards the wine bottle.
I just read your names. Bring out the dead. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize. I interrupted you.
Yeah, I'll just be going towards the wine bottle.
Okay. All right. You're going towards the wine bottle. Got it. And then Kaylin?
I think I will likely be. Let me think. I'm going to move over towards the table.
Okay. So the table where the wine is over here with
The table with the 4 chairs.
I see. Okay, so you're going over here. Let me bring this up. And I gotta change my pen. And then this is Kaylin. He's over here, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then that's 1, 2. And then Carolyn, you're wherever you need to be to light those. Okay, so when you're done lighting them, Carolyn, Delia's out in the hallway, right?
Yep.
Okay, you look that way?
I think I do now.
Okay. You see the wolf head had moved towards Kaylin, and now it's got a snarl as if it's ready to bite someone. Okay. Beyond that, out in the hallway, you see Delia standing there with a bow looking in, and there's a broom above her floating.
Okay, I mean, I would probably attack the broom.
Okay. So you point and you attack the broom,
I
correct?
point and shout out and attack the broom.
Okay, so Delia, you see him, and he goes like this, and then magic shoots out of his hand towards in your direction, but at an upward angle.
Yeah, I'll kind of probably duck a little, like, what?
Okay.
And then look up.
Okay, you don't see a broom, Delia.
Mm.
And then I'll look up and I'll be like, then I'm looking around. Like,
Okay.
what are you shooting at?
Carolyn, what did you cast?
A sorcerer's burst.
Okay, so it goes out there and it bursts. Now it's 5 feet, correct?
What's 5 feet?
The burst. Anything within the 5
Oh
feet?
no, it's not
it's
really burst.
it's individual
It just does
target.
damage.
I see. So it goes out there where it is and and then you see it Delia and it may or may not have startled you because it's like this burst of magic and shards are coming out and then just dispersed and there's nothing there. And as soon as you hit it, Carolyn, it disappears. Now I think your wild magic goes off, doesn't it?
It's a cantrip, so it wouldn't.
Oh.
Yeah, but thank you for reminding me.
Okay. All right. So you guys see and hear all this commotion, and then what do you guys do in response to that, Kaylin and Gravik?
Well, I would turn around to see what Caroline is shooting
Both,
at.
okay. And
Same.
Kaylin?
Same.
Okay, both of you see that wolf is looking at Kaylin.
Oh, the wolf that's right by the doorway?
Correct. This guy right here.
Oh.
And
So
what's
he
funny
just
is that
keeps looking at Kaylin.
yeah.
Hey, Kaylin, come towards me.
Yeah, I'm going to go by Gravik and see if it follows me.
It does not.
Oh.
Huh. Okay.
Hey, Delia, are you safe out there?
Well, I don't see anything. What were you
The
shooting
broom,
at,
the
Caroline?
broom's back.
Oh, I didn't see a broom.
Now, do you look around the room?
Yeah.
The little slide for that lock on that door has been pulled back.
On which door? The broom door?
Yes, the one with the 3 locks. The door handle, or the doorknob lock, the slide, and then the el candado, the little the key lock. Excuse me.
Okay, well, I don't see that. Delia
No,
sees
but,
that.
but
Okay, yeah.
Delia sees it.
Guys, one of those locks is open now from the closet.
Well, when did you go over there to open it?
I didn't go over there.
The broom did it. I'm this broom, man.
I suggest we leave.
Leave?
Leave where?
Yeah.
Who has the piece of the rod?
It's in the bag of holding.
Okay.
That's what you have it, right? The
Yeah.
bag. Yeah.
I don't like this place.
Well, it's just starting. All right. Since I'm over by Gravik, is there anything on the that table there or
table? Yeah. You see 2 wine glasses, a keg, and there's a small journal sitting here. Right there. Give me a second. I want to know what this is here. Where's my Oh,
When Gravik says he doesn't like the place, I'm gonna take my wand of pyrotechnics and set off a little firework just to try to cheer him up.
this this thing right here, it's a beanie. It's a little hat beanie.
Oh,
Old 1800s style or Middle Ages style beanie.
Okay.
The one with the flaps and everything.
huh.
Gravik, don't put that on.
No.
I ain't touching.
Do the goblets look like they've been recently drank from?
There is on the Southern Goblet, you can see a lipstick imprint on the one side. Both of them have dried a liquid that is dried and it's reddish in color.
Mm-hmm. I look at the wine keg or wine bottle.
The keg itself.
Yeah. Is
Cask,
it
I should say
cask? Sorry.
Yeah.
Is it see-through or is it like a metal cask?
It's a metal one.
I don't want to touch it.
Okay.
Hey, anything in the fireplace? Ashes or anything like
Oh
that?
yeah, that one same thing as the other one. Wisps of smoke coming up.
If I put my hand not in it, but kind of toward it, does it feel like there's heat coming
You
from it
feel
still?
warmth coming from it. That's correct.
Okay.
And nothing on the mantle?
On the mantle, hello. Hold on a
Oh,
second.
shit.
No, I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
On the mantle is a little duster.
Like a little feather duster?
Correct.
Is it moving?
It is not.
Is this room as clean as the other one?
Correct.
Does
Oh,
the seat, sorry,
right,
yeah, does that seat there that you got your mouse on, that south seat, does it look like it's been recently sat on?
Yes.
Like
And
imprinted?
you see that these right here. Oh, let me change the color. You can't see now. These right here are pieces of fur that have been thrown on there. This one looks like it's still holding the impression, something
Mhm.
having sat in it. This one looks like somebody had it over their legs. You can kind of see the impression of it there.
So either someone or something has been here recently, but
Mhm.
yet not so recent that the wine is still a liquid.
Yeah.
Well, and in Gravik, if you like shake the cask, or
No,
did you? I should have said.
I don't touch it.
Oh, I
I'll
got it.
I'll shake it. I'll shake
All right,
it.
so you shake it. Yeah, it's got wine in it. It's got liquid in it. I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Is it red? Is it red wine?
Do you
I
remove
asked
the
Kaylin
cap
that.
and look?
I'll
I
I'll
asked Kaylin.
I'll pour with my hand.
Okay, so you poured it a little bit in your hand.
Yeah.
Poor
Okay.
Kaylin is the only one that wants to touch anything.
Well, he's the one that said, "Bring out your dead."
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody else is going, not me, not me.
You pour it in it, and it's very viscous, thick, but it does flow smooth.
If I smell it, does it smell like kind of just old
It
wine
has
or
a coppery smell to it.
Smells like iron.
Like blood?
ooh. Okay, I'm gonna just drop that on the ground right there.
Okay, and you have some on your hand right
Yeah,
here.
I want to just wipe it on my pants.
Okay.
That's gross. Actually, I should wipe it on Gravik.
Hey,
Was there only one bottle of wine or more than
That's
one?
that one cast. But you're like, bro, I got this axe right here. Okay, hold on.
Actually, I'm gonna go over and wipe it on the wolf.
Okay, cool.
oh,
And when you move, Delia, what are you doing out there?
I am just kind of trying to keep an eye out on anything in the room around me, and then
Okay.
I'm sort of I'm trying to stand at a point where I can kind of see into the room and see what they're doing.
They might need your cat eyes. You should probably come in.
I don't want to be too close to wolves.
Oh, dogs. No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where am I? Okay. So this guy, let's see.
But if they wanted me to come in and check something out, I would.
Okay. So this guy right here is actually a glass case. Yes, that's a glass case. This one is not. So this is glass.
What do we see through the glass?
Inside of it, you see wine glasses, um, two more in fact, a small wooden box at the bottom, with the glasses flanking it. You see three crossbows sitting on the top shelf, one of which is heavy, another is a lighter frame, and then the third one is a hand crossbow. There are three cases of boats leaning inside to the back on the other side of those crossbows.
Hmm.
And each case is sized for the different size crossbows.
Right.
Right. And Delia, you hear a sound from behind you, like something fell, hit the ground.
My fur on my arm stands up and I like look behind me.
The lock is swinging, the little key lock is swinging and it's open.
Okay, you guys, something's coming out of that closet. There's another lock open.
Quit playing around with those locks.
Carolyn, you know what?
I haven't been over there.
Carolyn, are you just standing there paralyzed or I'm joking, obviously. What are you doing, Carolyn?
I think Caroline would go look at the little feather duster because it's like the broom.
Okay.
And he's obsessed with, not obsessed, but
All right.
it's on his mind. The broom's on his mind.
So Carolyn comes over here and the
And
feather duster is there and it's
Yeah.
just laying there.
he picks it up.
Yeah. When you
Just
pick it
set
up, you pick it up, and I don't think you meant to do this, but it does brush your face.
Okay. I think you'd probably jump at that.
Okay.
But that's it. Just jump.
Okay.
You gonna hang on to
Grab
it or are
it.
you gonna drop it?
He don't want to hold on to it. He's, he's just gonna turn into a broom and whack him again. Or something.
I was thinking that broom kind of whacked us or tried to.
Yeah. But he'd hold on to it, hold it tight, jump and hold on to it tight.
So you're holding it like this, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. All right. And are you just standing there in front of the fireplace?
Yeah, if he feels like yes, he's looking at it intently.
Okay, you're looking at it intently. Now, do you turn back to your friends when you do?
Not at first, maybe
Okay,
after a second
all right.
if it doesn't do anything.
All right, well, it does brush your face and then,
And then he holds it out and looks at it for a second. Yeah.
okay, then you turn back.
Yes.
Perfect. What direction are you looking right now?
I think it'd look right at Gravik.
Okay. All right, so Gravik, you see him holding the feather duster.
Yeah, that's all I see. Just him holding a fire. Okay.
Correct.
You should put on an apron.
But I tossed it at him for that comment.
All right, when you go to toss it, it stops, across your face, and then goes flying.
What?
You get feather dusted.
This is like the beast house.
Yeah. I need you to roll a con save.
Uh-oh.
Correct.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right.
See, don't touch things.
8.
8. Sneeze. That dust hits you.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, that's not terrible. Unless it's like an uncontrollable sneeze every 5 minutes or something like that.
Oh no, he didn't roll in that one, so he's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's a very dragony sneeze, so maybe a little scary.
Hey, Keelan or Caroline, you should pick up that book on this table here and have a look at it.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, there's a diary or something, right?
Yeah, you pick it up.
Who picks it up? Carolyn?
I mean, I'm right there.
All right. Hey, Gravik, do you catch the feather duster when it's thrown at you?
Nope. I just dodged out of the way.
You just let it fall, it goes
Yeah.
down, and then just before it gets to the table, it does a flip and then lands.
That ain't creepy.
All right. So Caroline, you pick it up and you open it.
Hold on. If the feather dust does that, I'm gonna pick it up and try to put it in my backpack or something.
Okay, so you put it in your
I
backpack.
want to control it now.
So
I'm trying to. Yeah.
when you bring it, it goes right down across your face again. And you put it in your backpack.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Gravik, Carolyn, hold on about the journal. Kaylin, what are you doing?
Uh, so there's 3 crossbows, a heavy, light, and a hand crossbow.
That is correct.
2 glasses, and in between both glasses is a box.
Correct.
Is this cabinet locked?
It is.
I'm gonna attempt to open it.
Is it
Okay.
trapped?
Go ahead.
All right, so I'm not proficient in sleight of hand, but I am proficient in thieves' tools. So that's just a straight roll, right?
I mean, Delia's right there.
Yeah, I can come
Why
in
don't
and
you come
help
on
you.
in? Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
I
check for
am
traps
going
first.
to, before I come in, I am going to take Pitten and like prop the door open with it.
Oh, good call.
Okay. All right.
And then I'm gonna go over to the closet door and do the same thing. Seal
When
it with a Pitten.
When you get there,
Oh,
that little lock is sitting on the floor now.
Yeah, but there's still one on, right?
The door.
Oh, the doorknob lock
The
or
doorknob
whatever.
lock. Yeah. So you put a Pitten down over there, right?
Yeah.
So every time you hit, you hear an echo. Like it's this. And then when you're done, you hear another one. And then you realize that the extra sound is coming from inside the closet.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to the other one, the
When
other
you
room.
run over to the other room, you trip and stumble. Something is blocking the door, the bottom of it. You look back and you see the broom. It's laying there on the ground.
On the floor, on
Correct.
inside or outside?
On right here. So
Oh,
right,
on that door.
yeah, you have so yeah. When you
Oh,
you said you had run over to where they are. And when you
yeah.
run in, you trip over something, you stumble and you stop and you look back and you can see the broom laying there on the ground across the doorway.
but she didn't see it when she was first running towards it.
It wasn't there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now the broom's back, Carolyn.
The
I
broom,
see it. I
stupid
see it
broom.
now.
Now, the broom stands up, turns towards the little python, turns upside down, and using the top of the broom, it starts bouncing up and down on the python, trying to knock it out.
Do I see this?
You all see it because you can hear it too. Pop, 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 pop.
Delia, how close to this broom are you?
I would
I'm
say she's
like
about here.
close, yeah.
Yeah, we're about there. And this is you over here, right, Kaylin?
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you look that way, this head is looking at you.
Sweet.
Oh, at some point it moved its head again.
All right, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the broom.
Oh no!
Enough of this.
Oh, I need to make saves? That's not the other one, right?
Oh, wait, nope, sorry. No, it is Sacred Flame. Yeah, you need to make a
Dex
15 deck save.
That's a fail. Okay, so you cast it, right?
Yep.
So it's like upside down. It's the bristles catch on fire. It's like moving around like as if you guys are looking at it as if somebody's hair is on fire, and then it runs away and you see the smoke coming from past it. Heads towards the closet, hits the closet, and just falls backwards on the ground like this. And it's burning up.
Yeah.
You got it.
Enough of those
Dang
brooms.
thing. Yeah. I'm gonna go check the Pitten and make sure it looks like it's still secure.
By the way, roll damage.
Yeah.
Because that's still a thing.
What is that? 13.
Man. Okay.
Radiant damage.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
it is. Yep. Consumes the whole head of this thing. And all that's left is this little stick that's, charred at one end and it's got little indentations on the other. It's just the stick is just laying there. Poor guy. He just wanted to have fun. Whatever. And yeah, Delia, you have to reset it.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna reset it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add a second one just to be sure.
You have 7 left now, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're back in here in this room. Carolyn and Gravik, you see all this happening. Like, man, what's all this? Carolyn, do you open the journal?
First, I'm going to cheer. He got the broom. I am excited about that.
Roar.
And then I'm quickly distracted by the journal and open the journal.
It's blank.
Sorry?
Like now, oh, I'm sorry. The cover of the journal has a D with a stylized swirl on the top and bottom, and then behind it, as if the D is imprinted over a windmill.
Okay.
All right. And then you open it, and
Yeah.
it's blank.
And what?
There is a quill in the front page, but it's blank.
Okay.
Why am
Well,
I getting Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets vibe here? The Journal of Tom Riddle.
Yeah.
I suggest, hey, Caroline. Well, sorry. Do you tell us that it's blank?
What do you, Carolyn?
I'd flip through a couple more pages, and then if it's all blank, yeah.
Okay, is it all blank?
Yes.
Caroline, why don't you pour some of that blood wine on the pages and see what happens?
That was spilled on the floor. Was it all spilled on the floor, or just?
No, just a little bit that was in my hand.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I do that.
Come here, Gravik. Or that's awesome, bro. Grabs your shoulder like. All right, sorry. Okay. Now, what was that, Carolyn?
He wanted me to pour the blood wine on it, so I do that.
Okay, so you hold thing and the cask and it pours
Actually,
out. Saturates.
Before that, I go to hand Gravik the journal so I can pick up the wine.
Okay.
See what he does with that.
Gravik, do you grab the journal?
Yeah, since Caroline had already held on to it, I feel I can at least hold on to the book.
All right, so I need you to make an intelligence save.
Intelligence save.
Correct.
Oh.
You're wearing the helmet of intelligence or something, right?
No, not
I am.
anymore, I don't think. Yeah.
Oh, you are. Okay. I
Yeah.
thought we had one.
Yeah.
I think your INT is an 8, right, Gravik?
So I got a 15.
What's your INT?
My AC?
Intelligence score.
Oh, is 8.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so suddenly you stand up straight and you start quoting Carolyn the theory of magic just out of nowhere.
I start quoting magic?
Correct.
We're all looking at him like, okay, he's possessed or
Wow.
something. He's got, well, like some wizard must have possessed him.
And he may or may not have thrown out a line that said wizards are better than sorcerers. I'm just saying.
Caroline was really into it for a second, then he gets all huffy, like, fine, whatever.
Do I know what I'm saying?
After it's done, you realize what you said and you look at the journal and you look at Carolyn.
So do I know if I made my saving throw, or is this?
No, I was looking for a success,
Oh. Huh.
which you got.
Okay.
Could have been worse.
Yeah.
A fail
Yeah.
would have, who knows what would have happened with a fail.
Yeah.
I don't.
We still have the Vecna journal if anybody wants to touch that.
No, not mine too.
No thanks.
Especially not
Okay.
in this house.
So, and Carolyn looking at it in his hand, it's blank.
Even after you poured some blood wine on it?
Oh, well, after that, when you poured the blood wine on it, that's what happened. And all these words
Oh.
hit your head. And then
Oh,
when
Oh.
you're done, it's blank.
Ah.
So the blood wine did trigger something.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it again.
Why do you guys keep calling it blood wine? I don't know.
Well, I'm just assuming that's what it
You
is.
got me saying it now. What was that, Carolyn?
He's gonna pour a little bit of blood wine on it again. See if-
Nope.
Okay.
I moved the book out of the way.
Okay.
he puts the book down.
Yeah. I hand it to you if you want to do that again.
Try the quill.
Okay, I'll try that after the blood wine again, or you can.
Okay.
Someone tries it.
Roll a intelligence save.
13.
13. That's a failure. Okay. Hold on. Where's the dice? What's funny is that the marshal guy passed.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. You get this spike of pain right through your forehead. Like, man, it's like an instant migraine, and then it's gone. You take 5 points of psychic.
Ooh.
Nice.
His eyes crossed. Ooh.
I
Is
think
that
we
from
should
him?
stop messing with the journal.
Yeah, is that from him picking up the quill or trying to write on it, or is that or
Oh,
when it?
I thought he poured wine on the page. That's what
I did. I did pour wine on the page.
Oh, okay.
I want to see if it, what I was really wanting to see was what you would say after that, like if you
So-
could control that or something, or if it
Okay.
was just whatever.
Now,
I
they were
failed.
talking about the quill. Did you do something with that?
I think if I just got a pain in my head, I might sit down for a second first. Maybe Kaylin
Okay. So
does that.
when you sit down, is your backpack's on your back?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, you sit down, you feel something soft and nice and graphic as you're looking at him. The feather dusters is like this. Oh, going across his forehead.
Carolyn made a friend. Carolyn made a friend.
Yeah.
It's better than the broom, which was like trying to whack us.
Yeah, right. I just lean back and enjoy it.
It's soothing.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
feel like I'm in a
exactly.
Japanese
Yeah.
place. All right, so that happened, Gravik. And Carolyn, you're gonna sit there. That's what you were saying. Gravik, after you did that, and Delia, you're done putting in the second fighting. What are you two doing?
Okay, we were gonna look at this
Oh, that's
cabinet,
right, the
right? Is that what
cabinet.
you called me in here to do?
yeah, we started this with, hey, can you come and open this glass case?
Yeah. I'm gonna do an investigation on it.
Okay.
I'll give you guidance.
Okay. I'll do the guidance first, I guess. And
Oh, nice.
28.
It is not trapped.
Okay. So I will. Do you want to open it?
Yeah, let's open it up.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll do that.
Is it
what
locked?
It was. She's sliding handing it, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was locked. I didn't
Yeah.
realize it was locked.
Yeah, it is locked.
Oh,
It was.
okay.
It's not trapped and it's unlocked. It's locked.
Oh, okay.
That's why he brought you
Oh,
over here. It's like,
dang.
hey, can you open this one?
You rolled right off that 20.
Oh no. What'd you get?
8.
That's a tough lock, man.
Yeah.
A tough lock.
Should I give it a
Yeah.
shot and see if?
Sure.
All right, here we go. So 21 plus
Oh well, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah, that's better.
Yeah,
25 or 22, 22.
you get it open. Yeah. This guy opens.
Okay.
And what do you do now that it's open?
Kind of interested in that box, so just want to
Okay.
kind of check and
Nice.
see if it's
Beautiful teak wood. You can smell it. It smells new. It's shiny. And this is nice. And it has just a simple latch and you can open it.
okay. I'm gonna open it up.
Okay. And it's kind of like one of those little latches that go like that, kind of like
Yep.
you see on the books. So you do that and you open it, and inside are three vials, and the vials are steel glass, so you cannot see what's inside of them. Or glass seal, excuse me.
Ooh. So I don't want to take the time to look at these now, but maybe we hold on to these.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the crossbows.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Caroline, when you're done with your feather duster, do you want to come see if these anything interesting about these crossbows?
Yeah, sure. Just a second. And then I go over there.
And then the feather dust literally crawls back into your backpack. It's like does this thing.
Oh, you
like
made a
that.
friend.
I like my new friend.
Yeah, I mean, if I was in this party looking at you like, dude, that's weird. That's creepy. Okay. All right. So you walk over there and you see the 3 crossbows and the bolts.
What do you want me to look for? What am I looking at?
Could you do your little Arcana check on them?
Sure.
And you guidance too.
26
You don't need
plus
it.
guidance then.
26. Okay. So, the crossbows are magic, as are the bolts. And I'm going to describe the cases. The cases are they each have 20. They're sized appropriately to this. So the big one is probably a hip for your hip, and they're open. So in other words, up halfway up, it's closed, and then you have little holes where you can fit them in. Then you could just pull them out, and there's a back part. So it's kind of like this, if you know what I mean. And they're sitting in these slots here, and then you can just grab and reload and shoot. If that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Similar to how a quiver is, but this is more of a case. And all 3 of them are like that. So again, the big one's for the hip. The second one is like, it's the way that the straps are designed. It's kind of like for the chest. And then the little one is for the thigh. So you can just put it here. Boom.
All right. These might be handy.
Yeah. Is anybody proficient in them?
I'm pretty sure anybody that has simple
Martial weapons, simple weapons.
I think
on
anybody can
mine.
use crossbows. I think that's maybe not the heavy. It might be restricted, but I'm pretty sure the smaller one and then the hand crossbow, anybody can use those too.
Yeah, I am proficient in martial weapons.
Yeah. Do you want one of these? The big one?
Not until we know what it does.
We could always put them in inventory as well, and then
Yeah, and then get it identified later.
yeah,
All right, so you grab them all.
yeah.
That's what adventurers do. They walk into somebody's house, steal their stuff. Who cares?
Still all this stuff, yeah.
Yep. It's not stealing if you left it in a locked case and we had to, open it to get access to them.
It's not stealing, it's robbery.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'd probably do that as rogue. I'm not stealing it from you. I'm just committing robbery. It's okay.
I'm just holding on to them because, they really did a poor job of securing it. Okay, so we've got a heavy crossbow.
A light crossbow and then a hand crossbow.
Well, it is kind of true. We just assumed we could just like walk into this place. Just because our little rod was, vibrating and telling us this was the right
Didn't
direction.
knock on the door. Just
No, we just like came right in, started
Yeah.
touching their stuff, putting it on,
just a gosh darn home invasion. Then you wonder why the broom was mad and the wolf is over here like,
Yeah, right.
why
Speaking
is
of
it
that, is the
coming
wolf
at
still
me?
following me?
Yeah, it's looking at you.
I go to this other wolf down by on the south there,
Okay.
and I just kind of pet it and look at it, and
That one has its tongue out and it has a little happy face. as
yeah.
you're petting it.
Why
So I
couldn't
just
that
kinda
wolf be the one to jump at me?
The nice one.
Does it look like it's following me at all, or just
What does it look like? What's her?
it's following me in any way?
You walk away from it?
Well, I move around it like this.
Okay, so you move around it, and its eyes are kind of. Now they don't
Oh,
move. You know how that optical
Yeah,
you move, and
yeah.
it's almost like
It looks like it's following me. Yeah.
looks like it's looking at me. Like,
Okay.
yeah, that's not creepy.
But yeah, I pet it and
Okay,
yeah. Okay. That's it.
all right. So, Caitlin, you grabbed all that. Delia's over there with you. Carolyn, your headache's gone.
Nice.
Want to look at the other cabinet?
Yeah.
Since we're stealing their stuff.
There's also that beanie.
You want to put it on? Keep your head warm.
No, you say there's a beanie on the table there too.
Maybe Carolyn could go over and check that one out and see if it's a magic beanie.
Maybe it allows
Yeah.
you to read the book.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, what did you do with that journal?
I
I
think
put
it's
it
on the
down when I
table.
sat down.
Put it down, and then the quill. Do you put it back in there?
Yeah, I guess I would have left it in there when I was putting the wine on.
Oh, okay. So you left it in there. Okay. All right. And then you close it, put it back. Okay. Um, the
So I'm
other
in
cabinet. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
the hat. Was I going to investigate the
Oh,
bean?
doing it. Look at that. It's a nice beanie. You know, it comes down across the ears like this, old school. It's wool. Real nice.
Okay. Is it magical? I rolled a 16 off Arcana.
16? It is not.
Okay.
Well, I would say, I rephrase that. It provides the magic of warmth.
Okay.
And in places like Canada, it's pretty important.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say it, yeah, can be quite important depending on where you are.
Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
other cabinet.
Yeah,
Delia,
the cabinet.
Delia, you walk over. Okay. You can see
Yeah.
its latch is just hanging there open like it's not locked.
Okay, I'm gonna just kind of quickly though check it in case, I don't want
You're
anything
just
jumping
checking
out
the
at me.
cabinet,
So
correct?
yeah,
Okay, good.
the door front, just to look at it and see
Right.
if it
The
looks like
cabinet.
there's
I got it.
something.
Just the cabinet. I understand.
Something
No, I understand. It's just the cabinet.
29.
29. Okay. So at your feet, the floor drops. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So you open the the cabinet is not it's not locked. It's not trapped.
Okay. I'll open the doors.
Okay. You open the doors. Inside you see another set of 4 glasses. These are tipped with silver at the bottom edges. Real nice stuff. You see the letter D on all 4 of them. Also within there you see a deck of playing cards in the midst of all of that. And it's bound by a little gold filigree cord.
Um, I'll take the cards out and say, "Here you go, Kaylin." Toss them to Kaylin.
All right. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. Aren't decks of cards like pretty bad?
I don't
They
know.
can be,
Yeah.
I don't know.
or they could be just cards. They weren't even in the locked cabinet. I don't know.
True.
All right, I'll catch the cards,
Okay.
and if I turn them over, I mean, obviously one side has a backing. Can I see what's on the other side?
Turn one over and you see the face of a fool. Jester, the
Yep.
hat.
Oh. Mhm.
Not my face.
Our faces are all on there. We're just a rat.
What do you do?
Again, I'll do an Arcana check just to see if this set of dice works better for me.
Okay.
21.
21. Yeah, you're getting a good, nice, powerful sense of magic from the deck, and it's like draw me, draw me, draw me.
Oh,
draw me.
jeez.
Oh no.
Oh, this is never good when you get that. Kind of wonder if we should just tie this back up, put it in the bag, and we'll deal with them later.
Oh,
Yeah.
you put everything in the bag. Then you're gonna run out of room. You're gonna run out of room.
Bag of holding. We got extra planar dimension. We're fine. All right, hold on. I gotta put this in there. Magic deck from Murder House.
I do need something from you guys because it's going to be important later. Let me grab this information from you now. Those Delia, you played with me long enough. Don't normally care about this, but today and going forward, it's going to be important. Delia, what's your character's alignment according to what you saw on your character sheet?
Well, I would say like chaotic good.
Okay, and then Carolyn.
Probably chaotic good as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I didn't actually put
Gravik?
it in there.
Yeah, I'm looking. Where would I put that in?
Background tab.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Background,
under
okay.
background
Neutral good.
characteristics.
Okay, good. And then Senor Kalen.
Chaotic neutral.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are all
You know, your chaotic neutral
chaotics.
broke my pencil. Okay. Let you know that.
Did you say chaotic neutral?
Yes.
Yes, and he plays it well. Okay. So,
Because he's a Shatter Kai, so
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
okay.
You guys
All
are
right,
all
yeah.
chaotic.
They are, all of you guys.
well, being
lawful
kind of
characters to
a
be seen. Oh, they're trying to take care of the lawful nature of the world, and just like, nah, who wants all that?
yeah, kind of gone from Ranger to Rogue. I sort of, get more chaotic.
Yeah. All right. So I got what I needed. Moving back to reality. No, I'm just kidding. Back to where we are. What's next, guys?
Yeah, I don't think this is reality. This room,
What are you talking about?
this room with the taxidermied wolves that move their head,
Uh-huh. Gravik,
So-
are you still
dusters.
Yeah. Gravik,
that-
you still petting that thing?
No, by this point, I go to one of those ta chairs by the table,
Over here?
one of those 4 chairs, and I sit. Yeah, I go and just sit down on this one here, put my feet up.
Oh, right there. Okay, so when you
Yeah.
sit there and you can see out the corner of your eye, the wolf that's over here in the bottom right, it's got his head down like this, its mouth wide open, and at the floor in front of it is a ball that wasn't there before.
Did I? Oh, I didn't see the
Rubber
ball there
ball.
before.
Nope. It's a rubber
Oh.
ball, so he's like this.
Oh, he wants to play. But I'm sitting down now.
It's just like your real dogs, right? You just get comfortable and the dog wants to play.
No. Okay. Carolyn, what are you doing?
I think his mind's wandering. He's just kind of sitting there. His mind wandered. He's looking off at the wall or something.
Okay. Delia and Kaylin, where are you going from here?
All right. The table has a cloth over it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just pick up a corner of that and look underneath.
And you pick it up and you look. There's a nice spread of food.
Food?
Chicken.
I'll look at Grab. I
pork.
go say, there's food under here.
And then when
No,
you
I had
put
my
it
feet on
back,
top of it.
there's no impressions as if there's, but when you lift it up, there's food.
Oh,
Put it back, it's like it's flat.
Does it smell like food or it just looks
Oh
like
gosh,
food?
you open it up and oh my God, tuna.
I like wave the tablecloth. Smell it?
And
Smell it?
it's seared tuna. Blackened
Ooh.
just right.
do vampires eat tuna?
Wait, vampires?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Well, they were drinking blood, do you think? So I figured
That
that's
makes
what they
sense.
were, right?
Yeah.
Sense.
I mean, that doesn't put hair in the back of your neck go up and I don't know.
And have wolves for,
I go and pick up the ball.
companions.
Yeah, I go and pick up the ball.
All right, so you pick up the ball. What do you
Yeah.
do?
I say, "Do you want to play? Do you want to play?"
And it's just sitting there like this, motionless.
And then I just toss it in that direction.
Okay, all right. So
We're
you
looking
guys
at
hear a
Gravik
ball.
like,
You guys hear a ball bounce in your direction. It goes in the corner.
Nothing.
look at
Doesn't move.
Gravik like, whoa, what are you doing?
I stand up and I just shrug. Put my hands out and just shrug. I guess. Okay.
All right. So do you go sit back down?
Yes.
Okay, cool. The rest of you, what are y'all doing?
So I'm gonna the wolf that seems to keep following me, I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
pull out some like dried jerky
Uh-huh.
and just put it down in front of him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go look out the door and see if that closet is open yet.
All right. So you look out the door and the locks are back up where they were. And by the way,
Okay.
that scorched broom, not there.
Okay. All right. I'll look back to the rest of the group and say, all right, this has been a fun room, but should we go see if there's Anything else interesting here?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
You guys are stepping out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys all step out. I need to know what order because it's important.
I'll head out first.
Okay, so
Then
Caitlin
I'll
heads out.
follow.
Who follows?
I will.
Who's I? I'm sorry.
Oh, Gravik.
Gravik. Gravik goes out second. Okay, third.
Then me.
Okay, Delia's like, no, I'm out. And then
I'm
Caroline.
not letting you get too far ahead of me.
Yeah.
Okay. So as soon as Carolyn steps over the threshold, all four of you hear coming from the room.
Like a yip of a dog
Correct.
from the room we just came out of?
Correct. You just turn around.
Oh.
Sure.
So sitting there at the doorway is one of them with the ball in the mouth. The other one is over there, like it had just torn a piece of the jerky, and it's like this, and the jerky's hanging out of its mouth.
All right.
Now,
Still,
beyond the other two, you see the other one with its ears down, looking like a puppy. Like, oh my god.
Oh, poor thing.
We didn't give him anything.
Now, Telia, do you grab your pythons to leave the door open, or do you leave your pythons there to leave the door open?
I was probably gonna pull them out to put it back the way it was.
Okay, so you pull them out. They're sitting there, and the three taxidermied animals are sitting there still. Okay, now, oh, and I want to say, Carolyn,
yep.
when you walk out, okay, you see your little friend is over there dusting the mantle on the left.
No, they can't leave the room.
Okay, no, the in the big room over here.
Oh, it's on the big fireplace.
This is
Oh,
considered the big fireplace.
I go pick it up then.
Okay, so you pick
Wanna
it up.
pick 'em
All
up?
right, no problem. And then
Nothing.
Delia, say again what you were doing. I think you were
Oh,
trading.
I was thinking I would throw another piece of the jerky in there toward the one that
one in the
didn't
back?
have anything. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then you take your pythons out.
Yeah.
What do you do?
And I'll just close the door back the way it
So
was.
you close the door, and then there's pandemonium. You hear some four-legged things running across the room, slide and hitting walls, and it's just became a chaotic situation on the other side of that door.
My eyes will get big and I'll like jerk it open.
You open them, and then you see one on its back as the one guy's trying to get the jerky out of its mouth, and then one of the balls looking at him like, "What are you doing, stupid?"
so they've actually moved?
Yeah, and then you see the chair knocked over, the wine cask is over there.
And I'll be like looking at the others and then I just close the door again.
And then the pandemonium starts again.
Well, can
After-
I try and call the one with the ball out into this 2A room?
Sure. So you open the door back up, right?
Yeah, and I say, come on.
The one, when you open the door, the one with the ball is sitting there like this, looking at you with the ball there.
Yeah, and I try like bring him to come over.
Okay, and he doesn't move.
Doesn't move.
Do you
I'll
grab
pick
the
him
ball?
up, bring him with.
Can I? Hmm.
He's a big guy. Bring him up. It's a big gray wolf.
He wants a friend.
That's what I'm thinking. Like a wolf pet would be cool for a barbarian.
Oh
It
my
would be.
gosh. You know what you do? Pick him up. You put him in your bag of holding.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Can I? You know what? I'm gonna go back in the room
Okay.
and try and take the ball out of his mouth.
Yep. You take it out. Like no problem. Like it literally released it.
Okay. I'm gonna throw it into the main foyer room.
Got it. Okay. All right. It is in the main, and it hasn't moved.
Still won't move.
Right.
Okay.
Close the
Yeah.
door.
No.
You leave it open.
So is he like actually alive now, or is he still like a still
They're
form?
still taxidermied.
Yeah, see their magic. I don't think it comes out of that room very well.
Yeah, I'm gonna you know what? I'm gonna pick it up.
This
Okay,
is
you
never
pick-
winter. We can get you a wolf.
So you pick up
That's
the
true.
You pick up the wolf from the room?
Come on, spectral wolf pet.
Yeah, pick it up.
Okay, and what do you do with him? You carry him with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's holding on to the wolf, guys. And the
You're-
guy's just like this.
You're
Mouth
bringing the
open.
taxidermied wolf.
Yeah. So when I leave the threshold of that room, does anything happen?
So you leave the threshold of the room. Okay. So you leave out of there and it starts to turn to dust.
Oh,
Oh,
No.
No,
Oh.
I back up and I put him back in there.
Okay, so you put him in there and when you put him down and you see its face, it's like
Yeah. Okay.
I'll pick up the ball and toss it back to Gravik.
Yeah, and I just toss it back in there and close the
Okay.
door.
right, perfect.
Okay. So I was wondering if it was gonna start decaying or not.
Oh, that's too bad. That would have been fun
Yep.
to.
Right? That'd been awesome.
Okay, but now I do want to put it in the bag of holding.
It's gonna be just ashes.
Yeah,
yeah,
but we'll
it'll
leave him
turn
in
to
there.
ash. I think
Okay.
it's, still
Yeah.
in there, able to run around better than in our bag of holding.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can
Okay, let's move
always
on to
come
the next
back and
room.
play with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only fun room that's so far been in this entire freaking place.
You've
So-
only been in 3 rooms, technically.
We got
Right,
more
I
to
was
go.
thinking that. We have a lot more to go.
Okay. All right.
So
Do
the
you mind
room
if
to
we
the
pause
left.
here for a
Oh
break?
no, it's good call.
Okay.
Yep.
We're in the hallway, or not hallway. We're in the main room right here. Somebody had picked up the ball and threw it back in there. There was talk of putting the thing in the taxidermied wolf in the bag, and then I think it was decided not to, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're worried it'll just crumble to dust. So
So from here, where are we going?
That
All right.
door to the left of 2B, was that one unlocked?
This one is unlocked. And
yeah.
this one is locked. And this
Before we
one
go through there, these stairs just go up, correct?
correct.
Yeah, all the doors were not, the other doors other than the closet were not trapped, and only that one was locked.
Right. And the closet door's trapped on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the scorch mark on the ground, not there either.
Wow.
Some pretty good magic in this house, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things come and go, things animate. It's like,
I mean, it's not really magic. It's more of a haunting. I don't know, maybe.
yeah, maybe.
Well, what do you guys think? Should
For
we-
us, it's all the same, right? One or the other. It's still like, it's kind of all the same.
Well, my stomach kind of growls and I say, let's go to the kitchen.
I'm talking
Kitchen?
about
Okay.
gravity. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to the kitchen. Over here, correct?
Oh no, the left one, right? Is it the left door?
Oh,
Yeah.
left one?
I don't, it's the left one or the right one. I
Alright,
can't
so-
remember which.
So he said left. We're going to go left. We'll do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go to the left, and that door's open.
This actually was the tame part of the house when we were in it before.
Yeah, that's what we need. Oh, that's not the
Uh,
kitchen.
So, no, but that's okay. You come in here. Hold on. I did not laugh. That wasn't me. Okay. Let's go over. How did I lose my page?
I couldn't remember if the kitchen was accessible from the dining or
You
I
would
remember
think
there was
so.
a dining area, but I
Yeah.
thought the kitchen was like adjacent to this, but I see you got to go out the other way.
Now that I see it, I think this is what it was before as well.
Yeah. I just can't remember all the
Yeah, me neither.
which was exactly where this was. Like I say, this was the least traumatizing part of the house.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool. I was wondering where my page was. Okay, so you see a crystal chandelier glittering above the room, watching over 8 empty chairs. The chairs are high backed and cushioned with velvet. The velvet matches the color of the drapes covering the windows. Like the main hall, the walls are ornately carved with elegant images of deer flitting among ancient trees. The table set, all silverware, is polished to a dazzling shine. The painting of an empine veil is over above the mantel on the left-hand side. Tapestry depicting nobles hunting wolves from horseback hangs from the wall. That is until you see standing at one end of the long table stands a tall, pale man wearing regal red garb and his raven hair coming to a prominent widow's peak. He smiles menacingly at you and raises his goblet in a toast. Welcome, my guests. May you find the eternal hospitality of Strahd van Sarvish to your liking. Should at any point you wish to leave, simply find me and ask. And he looks down like you guys like this.
Oh, look at Caroline. This is new.
Yeah, I don't remember creepy dude. Well, I do remember creepy dudes, but not that creepy dude.
And he's over here, by the way, on this side.
So I'll just do a slight bow and thank him for his hospitality,
You're welcome.
and just ask him if he can tell us a little bit more about the house.
The house? This house? Come in, have a drink with me, and I will tell you everything. Sit. Don't be less than how do you say? Polite?
All right. I'll go in and I'm gonna sit at the chair that's to his right.
Okay, so you're gonna sit over here. Oh, to the north.
Across there. Yep.
Yep. Okay. All right.
And as I pass the fireplace going over there, is it going? Is it out? Is it
Same thing as the other ones.
okay?
Smoky wisps.
Okay.
So the tapestries and paintings, are they of him?
Now, when you guys walk in to have a seat, the tapestries change. You
Sorry, what
see
was that?
They change.
Oh,
You see, there's a windswept mountain with a large castle at the top, and then the painting depicts storms frozen in time.
So I'm going to cut straight to the point. Why is this here? Why are you here?
Why am I here? You're my guests. Do you not know? Please come in, sit, enjoy, have wine with me.
So were your guests? Were you expecting us?
I was.
How did you know that we would be coming to visit you?
I know everything in my land. Everything.
In your land?
Yes. And he smiles wickedly.
Where is your land?
It is here in Barovia.
Are those windows behind me?
There's windows.
Could I stand up and just look out the window? Does it look like
Absolutely.
we are in Neverwinter anymore?
You're not in Kansas.
Awesome.
Oh,
I'm gonna. Oh, I forgot I could use this little. Let's see. I'm gonna sit over here.
Okay, now I'm going to show you guys what you guys see because it actually gets animated. That's what the tapestry
Ooh.
looks like.
Ooh,
that's very cool.
So
Very
here's
cool.
the gatehouse right here. There's a bridge here, and then there's the towers of the castle. Okay?
All right.
Sorry, do we recognize what castle this is?
You don't.
Okay.
But he called it his castle.
Okay, I'll compliment him on his moving tapestry. That's very cool.
Oh, you think it looks back as yes, that's very cool. I wish I was responsible for it, but I am not, unfortunately.
Oh, who is?
It's the house. The house has its mind of its own. It does what it does.
You're not in control of the house?
I am not.
Oh.
I am simply a resident at this time.
So you mentioned you were expecting us. How did you know we were coming?
But looks up at you, hesitates for a second. I know everything.
And you said your name was Strahd? Strahd von something?
Von Saravich.
Hmm. Do we recognize that name at all?
See that? No, you don't.
We don't recognize the name.
Very stately, tall, looking thin and very pale.
When he was smiling, did we see fangs?
Yes. Drink, please drink. It is good wine. It is good wine. Please enjoy.
Are all the goblets full?
They're empty. There is a bottle of wine there on this right here.
Or in the middle there?
Yeah, now I know that I think it was Kalen that said that he sat in the north right, top right.
Yep.
And then anybody else is sitting, or are they just standing at the doorway still?
No, I sit on the opposite end.
Okay, and on the opposite end. Okay. And then what about oh, I see your G. I am sorry.
Yeah.
What about Delia and Carolyn? Oh, that was Carolyn. I'm sorry. Delia and
No.
Gravik.
No, that was Gravik.
Oh, geez. That's Gravik sitting there. Kalen's sitting on the north. Delia and Carolyn.
Yeah, I'm gonna like pull out a chair. I'm gonna pull it over closer to the door way, but this one.
Okay. So he said, no, please come back. And he pulls your chair to the table. Stay there. Is it okay, madam? I've had dinner for the night. And he chuckles.
Yeah, then I will just stand by the door. I'll stand for now then.
Madam, please be polite. Have a seat.
Things have a way of changing too quickly in here.
It'll be okay. I promise. And looking over at Carolyn, please say your names.
Carolyn's not going to say his name, but he is going to go look at the moving painting. He is fascinated by it.
Okay.
Look a little closer.
All right.
I vaguely remember some note, maybe one of the ones from the cult say Strahd on it, but I might be misremembering that. Does anyone else remember that? Or am I misremembering?
I think when we were in the Durst house before, there was notes from or to Strahd, a letter or something like that.
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
There was something about Strahd mentioned in that, but these people had turned away from him, and Durst had turned away from him and gone a different way or something like that. It's kind of what I'm remembering.
That sounds right. Okay.
So I will ask him. We've noticed the letter D on several things as we come into the house. What is Strahd is obviously S, so what does the D stand for?
It is the Durst family. Do not worry, they are no longer an issue.
You shared maybe a little too much there.
Yeah, you got your notes up here.
Where all the ones on the right?
Yeah.
That's the wrong screen. Of course.
Oh yeah, we found a letter before. In my notes, I said it was from Strahd. Seeking magical on journals we found. Strahd interests, and it says describes rituals to take memories for more power. Lord was Strahd, but now patron is someone else.
That was it. That's right.
Okay.
That's still not it. All right, I have to close Windows. Excuse me a second.
And so where did you get that letter? Was that from the Durst house before?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll share this screen.
Yeah, it's from the first when we first went in there. Yeah.
And then do this.
Yeah. That was in June last year.
Wow, we've been here that long.
I turned to Callan. Want to pass me that wine?
Yeah. Before I pass it over, I'll take a little bit for myself.
Okay. All right, and then you, sir.
So does it look like just regular red wine, or is it a little bit more thick?
It is not thick. It's
okay.
smooth.
I smell it. Does it smell okay?
Good. Nice bouquet.
Okay. I take a sip.
Tastes good. Very good.
No saving throws?
I mean, if you want one, I'll give you one.
Well, I'll ask him how long has he been in the castle?
I've been here for a little while.
A little while to us or a little while to you?
To me. I've been here a while now. And who is the one that's looking at the tapestry?
It's
Caroline.
Caroline.
Caroline, I want you to roll Arcana, an involuntary Arcana check.
19.
Give me 1 second.
Get sucked into the tapestry.
Don't give me ideas.
The feather
Yeah.
duster comes
I mean,
by and
I was
massages.
gonna say
his
I
hand
had
and-
that happen to me in one story, so I'm just
Oh, really?
telling you. Yeah, it's exactly what happened to me. I got sucked into the picture.
Oh no.
Luckily, I had a cleric or someone with me that could save me.
Caroline, I just sent you a private message.
I'm going to ask Strahd if he happens to know someone named Sangora.
Sangora, the name is not familiar to me. Is she an interesting person?
She is a very interesting person that we met in another plane.
I should meet this one.
I think it would be worth your time.
I would have to meet this one. Now, what brings you into this house?
I'll just be very upfront with him. The house we entered is not the house we seem to be in now. So we're actually confused as to how we got here.
Did you walk through the door?
We walked through a door, but not the door to your castle.
Oh, no, you're not in my castle. You're in the Durst home. That right there behind me is just a tapestry.
Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, when I looked out the windows, it was not
Correct.
Neverwinter.
Correct. Your eyes are telling you one thing, he's saying something else.
Yes.
Your room doesn't seem to be in the Durst home exactly because the view outside is not correct.
I know not the view. Now, you know that he never leaves that spot. He stays there the whole time.
I want to go and kind of like thank him for inviting us,
Mm-hmm.
but like touch him, like pat him on the back, kind of.
Your hand goes through his body.
Okay. I'm not going to react to that, but
He doesn't even react.
okay.
But we see this.
Yeah.
But my cat eyes get big. I'm like,
So who drank from it? Because I have to keep track of that.
Just grabbing it myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grabbing Kincaid.
What land are we in?
You're in Barovia.
you said Barovia before, I think, right? Barovia.
I did. Barovia. My home. Of who I was born to, who I bled for. Destroying my enemies.
So
And
are
then I
you the
fell in love.
host?
I guess you would say I am your host.
You're the only one here
I in this room,
in this room.
yes.
I noticed that in the other room with those wolves, there was a goblet with lipstick on it. So
Yeah,
is
and
there a lady?
He gives a wicked smile.
He just gives me a wicked smile.
Mhm.
That's it. I want answers, damn it.
What was the answer? What were you asking?
So is there a lady of the house?
There is ladies in the house. Yes, that is accurate. And he points at Delia.
I'm not the lady of this house.
You are a lady in the house. I will agree.
That is
Now,
true.
please come sit down. Come sit. You're making me nervous and uncomfortable.
Oh,
Let's
we
be
don't want
polite
that,
to
do
each
we?
other. Have a seat and drink some wine.
So what do you want from us?
I want nothing. I just want you to be well.
Oh, come on.
What? Come
You
on, what?
invite
What
us
are we doing?
here. Clearly, you want something from us.
I don't want anything.
I don't believe you. Be honest with it.
What do you want from me? And he gives a wicked smile, showing his fangs.
Answers.
Which answers do you need?
So did you know the Durst? You said something about them.
I did. They are
I
no
will sit
longer
on the
with
chair
us.
in the corner.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. And please have a glass of wine. I will tell you, I did know of these two. They are uncouth and rude and grimy. I think that's what they say in the streets of London, grimy.
I saw where they mentioned their patron was no longer you. Who did they turn to?
They turn to some goddess of secrets and something, and who is giving homage. This goddess was giving homage to another would-be patron, one without an eye and an hand,
Oh,
daring to take over all of our lands.
Do you have something against him?
I do, and I would see him gone.
Oh,
Who is this
yeah. Who
other
is this?
entity?
I would not say its name, and I call it on purpose. That is not an error in my English. That said, he must be defeated, and I am guessing that's why you are here. Otherwise, you
Yeah.
won't be looking for a certain piece of metal.
Oh.
So I'll bring out, we've got a copper piece with the hand and eye stamped on it. So is this the it we're talking about?
Yes, please take that away from me.
All right, I'll put it back in the bag of holding. Hey,
It's just insulting to me.
what do you know of this piece of metal? What does it help us with?
The metal that you will need to open where you're going next. Have it handy for you, and you will need it to open. You will be paying a price there.
What do you know about this place? We're
Which
going.
is where you're going. You're going to find it in the basement.
Well, I remember what was in the basement before. That's where the area was where the sacrifices were being done. So
Yes,
it's a shrine and a sacrificial area.
it is being used for the gathering of spirits and their minds and their secrets.
What does this metal do for us?
You will see when you get there. I cannot tell you.
So what can you do for us to help us in our
I just give you
investigation
some.
of it?
I mean, other than what I've given you, what else do you need from me?
Why haven't you gone downstairs to
I cannot.
what prevents you from going down there?
I simply cannot. And remember, he hasn't moved from the spot.
Yep.
Still standing there, right next
Hey,
to that chair.
can I just kind of surreptitiously I'll kind of bend over, kind of like I'm pretending to tie my shoe, and I want to look at the snow globe and just see if it's still got that window glowing or
It does at this point.
okay, put it back in the bag of holding. What when we do go downstairs,
Yes.
what are we going to be facing?
You will find creatures that would want to destroy you, keep you from your goal. You must steel yourselves. Trust in your gods.
Are these undead creatures or what type of creatures? Can you give us more details?
These are creatures whose life is left them. That would be yes. There are also creatures who are there that would rip you apart if not take your spirit, your secrets.
Okay. What's upstairs in the house?
Upstairs, unfortunately, is a sad space, and looks over at Delia and Caroline. Your friends can tell you.
Yeah, that's where the children were killed.
Hmm.
I am honest with you now. I would simply tear all four of your throats out and be done with you. But I need you. You need to do something for me, and you already are on that path. You need to find that peace and rid us of this creature.
And where is this piece?
It is downstairs, but you must go up before you can go down. Looking
Yeah,
back.
you had to go way up, and then before that's what we had to do was go way up to the top and then go down a long stairs that went down to the basement.
Okay. Is there anything you can give us that would help us?
I'm giving it to you now. I'm giving you information.
Okay.
Information is the key. That is why this creature is so dangerous. He steals information from others, uses it to get them, blackmails them, bribes them, makes them do things, all to push forward his goal in world domination. And I mean world's domination. Where you are going and what you are doing is not simply for your small city. It is for all of our cities and all of our places.
Has he taken things from you?
Yes. And sitting or standing there, he looks down. He says, I cannot leave from here. I am trapped.
How do we free you from this?
Do this for me, and I will be free.
So retrieving the piece or
Yes.
eliminating him?
Once it is gone from this building, I will be free to return to my home.
Oh,
Okay.
Why do we want
Interesting.
this piece?
You need it.
yes, we need this. This is the rod we're talking about, right? Because I had some notes about that.
Using this will send that creature back
Got
to
it.
its home.
Got it. Okay.
I will tell you something
Um,
else. Have you heard of the Darklands?
We have not.
The Darklands are a place, obviously, of darkness, and he chuckles at his own attempt at a joke. And since they're a place where people like me who have done things not so kind, where we are taken to live our whole life, to relive certain things, and he stops and he looks past you guys as if he's haunted by something. And he shakes his head and looks back at you and says, we need to send him back to his dark place, his dark domain. And that is what that rod is for. Madam, have you taken of the wine?
no,
I would
not much of
suggest
a
you
wine
do.
drinker.
It would be helpful if you did. Mr. What is your name? You with the dragon skin,
Caroline,
the smaller one. I'm sorry. You would be good to partake as well.
why?
You cannot leave this room if you do not.
Okay,
Oh,
I try to leave the room then.
You're stopped immediately. As soon as you get to the door, you're knocked back 5 feet.
Oh, wow.
It is a trap.
speaking of that, do you know what the trap is in the other room?
Which one, madam?
The one right next door. And
I-
it's like a
He
closet.
looks over and it says, I cannot go there, so I don't know.
Okay. It's trapped on the inside, and I think it's a closet, so we're kind of curious about
I
that.
see. You can open it yourself if you wish.
Yeah, we might. Um, all right, so I will pour just like a little bit in the cup and drink it.
You have chosen well.
My plan, and I'm not saying this out loud, but for your sake,
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to Misty step out when we decide to leave. And
Okay.
I guess we'll find out if that works.
We will.
But I'm not gonna drink the wine right now.
Okay.
Right. Is there anything else that you can do to help? Otherwise, we may move on with our quest.
The moment one of you walk out successfully, whoever is not drinking the wine will sit here with me, and we will have long conversations.
Could be fun. That's all I say.
But the minute the first person leaves, anybody who
Yeah.
hasn't drinking
Correct.
gets stuck here.
Okay,
That
then
is-
I'll try to Misty step out right now. If we're, can I open the door and just not leave?
No. When you try to misty step, it actually triggers
Yeah.
your wild magic roll.
Yeah, I guess it would. Okay.
And then you're over here. You're over here, I think, Carolyn. Oh,
11.
the wrong screen. Jeez. Sorry, guys. I'm over here
No
thinking
worries.
we're on the map. What did you roll?
11. For the next minute, you regain 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns.
There you go.
Nice.
That's where Carolyn is. This is where Delia is. Kaylin and Gravik is over here. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't work. You like poof, and then you're still standing there like, okay.
Okay. All right. Then I relent and look stupid and go drink the wine.
Enjoy. You got something right here.
I'll look at the Strahd character and just say, he can be stubborn, you see.
It is okay. Sometimes
Right.
stubborn can be good.
Well, I think it's time for us to be on our way. We appreciate the information.
Yes.
Browslow, I bid you luck.
Well,
Thank
we
you.
will need it.
And
Well, thank you.
before I'm going to thank you, you will understand why.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's walk out.
Ready, team?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go out the
Go
door.
back out. Yeah. Out that door. And
Okay, so you come out here.
Yep.
yeah.
All right, so yeah,
Eh.
you all like successfully able to walk out. Now Carolyn is like, oh, I can get out.
But the important
Uh,
question is, does he still have the feather duster?
Yes.
There we go.
Gravik, if you want, that's probably the kitchen door right there, and I'll point to that one.
Okay, when you guys come out, okay, walking this way, the door's open here. Okay, actually, we'll go this way. It's open to in now. Here, and then at the door, the ball's sitting right there in between its paws.
Oh, poor thing. He wants to play. And he's stuck forever in eternity with no
Yeah.
one to play
Beyond
with.
him, you can still see the two of them jerky in between their mouths. One's like this, one's like this, holding tight. The other one's pulling.
Wow, they haven't torn that turkey apart yet.
Wow.
All right.
I just reach in, pick up the ball, and toss it into that southeast corner.
Okay, cool. All right, keep going. Where are we headed?
Do you guys want to look into that locked room, or do we need to check out the kitchen?
I'm probably stuff in there is not. I mean, you never know. There's strange things in this house. But I was thinking that you may not actually find like good food in there.
Yeah.
But you might. I don't know.
You guys going up?
So you want to go upstairs or you?
I vote going upstairs.
Okay.
And leave that closet room
Yeah.
alone? Okay.
There.
If I remember correctly, where this like just stone is to the left of 2B,
Yeah.
I think that's where you go down. At least the old house, that's where we went down.
Yeah, that's actually inside there and it goes all the way down.
Yeah, that's where the basement is.
Okay.
The stairway runs down, but you know, of course, you don't see it on the other floors, just on the top floor.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I forgot that detail.
Yeah, it's when you go up to that attic area that was kind of hard to find at first, I think.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Thank you for your better memory.
Yeah, kind of when you pointed that out, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. It was like a big shaft that just went down a spiral stairs all the way back down.
Okay. So yeah, we go up. I vote we're going upstairs as well.
Upstairs.
All right.
All right. What's the order?
Yep.
I'll go first,
Okay.
and I'll be checking for traps along the way.
Okay. Go ahead and check with traps.
Gravik will go second.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want, I can go at the end.
Doesn't matter. Whatever's better for you.
Yeah, it's good for me to be at the end.
Okay.
That was 19.
19. So, the very first step, you step on it, and you can see that looks like the stairs actually go down.
Is it
Oh.
flexes or it actually shifts down?
It so let's say the steps like this
Mm-hmm.
goes down like this.
Oh,
Oh, that might be a quick way into the basement.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
he did say we need to go up before we go down.
Yeah.
So that's the first step. What if I skip the first step?
Same thing.
Am I able to check the third step?
Yep, you can see it from there. Does the same thing. And as you look up, you see all the stairs go flush, and they remain at that angle. So it turns effectively into a slide.
This does not want us to go upstairs.
No, it doesn't. Let's see.
Did that happen at the house last time?
No.
No.
What happens if I try to crawl up the banister?
All right, so go ahead, crawl up.
I'm gonna try it.
All right, acrobatics, I think, for you.
All right. 25.
Okay, so you're able to successfully get on the banister, but the banister falls. The stairs fall. You start to slide down. You wind up on the second floor.
I'm on the second
Oh.
floor?
Yep.
Okay.
You guys see it. He just like becomes inverted and he slides down, but he's not there. He's like poof upstairs.
Of course, we don't know he's upstairs, so I'm going like, Kaylin!
I'll yell down. I found the second floor.
Oh, no, it didn't do this last time, so this is different.
Go down to go up.
Yep, 1 second. Let me go
Hmm.
back.
Okay.
Go on, Gravik. I give him a
Yep.
little shove.
Yeah, I guess I just jump on the stairs or the slide or whatever you want to call it.
Whatever it becomes, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and it does that for all of you. Yes.
Okay.
Let me get the second floor now. Bring that up. Hold on. I'm gonna get some medicine for my eyes.
He's what, sorry?
Gone to get some medicine for his eyes.
Oh. Oh, okay.
He's kind of quiet, do you think?
Yeah.
Am
I
I?
wonder if his other mic is on and not the.
Am I quiet?
Yeah.
A little
Maybe
bit.
it's my tone. Maybe I'm just speaking quiet.
Maybe.
I'll
Yeah.
try to enunciate a little bit more. Okay. Where's that map? I don't need Neverwinter right now. Get this one. I don't need this anymore. What's that? You guys didn't see my notes on that one, right?
Nope.
No,
No.
All right, so here's that.
no, I was yawning. Somebody
Yeah.
kept me up too late last night.
I don't know who you're talking about. I mean, I know I may have heard about a story of a couple of people in some kind of factory.
Yeah.
Y'all should listen. If you're ever interested in listening to another game, these two are in together. I have actually 2 more games they're in. They're in Lord of the Rings and Numenera.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay. The Numenera is getting good. Really good. And we're at initiative again.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you come up the stairs. Let me change this. Go here.
So I go over and I like look back down the stairs and I just kind of, I don't step on them. I just like look at them like, do they look normal?
They look normal now.
I'm like,
All right. So
hmm.
you guys slide in and come out, and there's a cold draft that hits you as you come up, as it delivers you to a darkened hall. And of course, you have the dark vision. Above the mantelpiece hangs another portrait of the Durst family. The children smiling down at you. Their mother, her face has a darkened hint of scorn, holding a baby and looking away from the baby. 2 mahogany doors are literally carved with dancing youths. Over here. Dancing youths. Suits of armor flanks these doors. That's these 2 guys. Their gazes empty beneath wolf-shaped visors. A third thin door stands to the right. That's this guy. Wait, did I miss something? That's this one. And a third thin door. Okay. There's a line that's missing. I'm sorry. So both sets of doors have it should say twin sets of mahogany doors are entered the car with dancing youths. And that's both of these. And then there's suits of armor guarding and flanking each door. And then you have a small door right here. Okay. I apologize.
No worries. All right, Delia, should we try the small door first? See if it's trapped.
Sure.
All right, I will assist you and guidance as well.
All right. Okay, so that's 22.
22. Okay, that door is not what's it called? It is not trapped. And it is unlocked.
Okay, not trapped, not locked.
Correct.
Do we go in or do we check the other ones?
Why don't we check this room out,
First.
I guess, first?
Okay.
Okay. Opening the door, you see two beds. The both of these lockers, these foot lockers, are open. And the stuff has been thrown out, like somebody's rubbed through them. I mean, there may or may not be someone in the party that knows about this.
I was going to say, I think we did rummage through them.
And over here, you see a dumbwaiter over in this corner.
Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly where the children's room was.
Right.
So this is the children's room?
It looks
What it
it
appears to be.
doesn't look opulent.
There's no,
It looks plainly decorated. That's the phrase I'm looking for.
yeah.
Plainly
And in the chest before, we just found like some toys, I think, or something. It wasn't really
No. This one you found clothing.
clothing. Yeah, couldn't remember. So
I vaguely remember something about this room, something different about this room, but I can't remember what it was.
well, there is I mean, the children weren't the way when we found them, actually found the children, it was in the upstairs room, I believe, way up.
Look, These
Right.
mattresses are straw filled. They're filled with straw.
Yeah. I don't think the Durst treated the children very well.
Well, the other thing is this room here to the left, that's an open closet. And there's a broom standing in it. Just saying. Throwing it out there.
Awesome.
It's standing still though.
Dustpan, a mop, bucket.
Behaving like a regular broom.
Looks like it's raining like a regular broom, yeah.
Is this the servants' quarters, not the kids' room?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there something with that little black thing at the top? I remember something with that, but I don't remember what it was. Do you remember, Delia?
No, I don't remember.
What do you do?
Maybe it was like a bell.
It is.
I don't know. I'm gonna go. Oh,
That's exactly what it is.
okay.
So like, when you want your servant, you ring the bell.
Okay. Okay.
So, okay. Yeah. So this was the servant's room. Okay.
So the only thing in the closet is a broom?
Broom, mop bucket, dustpan.
Okay. So working utensils.
Yep.
Okay.
And is there anything in the dumbwaiter or is it just the dumbwaiter itself?
Door is open and the dumbwaiter isn't there. It looks like it's up.
Is there a way to pull it down?
You'd have to climb up because it's up a story.
Ah, okay.
You're welcome to go into it and climb up. I don't mind.
Yeah, we'll look at the other rooms first. Leave that as an option.
I mean, there's never anything enough. I've never seen Alien at all, ever.
Okay. Should we check out another room?
Yeah.
Yep.
What about the one to the left of this, or to the west? 8. We check that one next.
Yeah. Check the door.
We're gonna go into 8.
Yep.
All right. We come to these doors, and the doors are cracked a little bit. You go in, and you see a library in here. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a description. It's a place of great study, wealth of knowledge. There are some books that have been thrown about. There's novels, treatises, encyclopedias, poetry, history. Some you're gonna need a ladder to get to the higher shelves here. This door is actually open, and when I say door, I mean a bookcase. It's open like this, and inside is a space. Now, as far as I know, the party is here, but you can kind of see it. Kind of stick your head and say, "What is that?"
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh,
That's interesting.
secret door,
Yeah.
secret space.
Yeah. You guys have been in there.
Yeah.
What was in there last time?
Was that where you found the
offhand,
letter you were talking about?
it might be. I can't remember offhand.
Or you found a letter in the hand of something or someone.
I don't remember that, but
Why don't we roll history? I'll give you a bunch of information.
So it seems like we're investigating the same house that you guys were already in before then.
Correct.
I got a 5.
And Ilya?
History. Oh, I got a 3.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1 too. We both rolled a 1.
Well, I think the thing is that you're in shock coming in here. Like, oh, what the heck is that? And that's a ghost vampire? What is that? What's going on? And the dog is moving, but it's not moving. It's
Yeah.
like trying to play catch with you. And then we hear it. I can hear it downstairs. I know you guys are running, but you're not moving when I look. This is
It's
not
like a
normal.
it's like a weird nightmare that we, traumatized us.
Yeah. I don't want to remember.
Yeah.
Well, Gravic, you want to give me a boost up into that little door over there? We'll just go check it out.
Which door?
Okay, sure.
The one the at the top right, the hidden.
Oh, so you can just walk in.
Oh, well,
Okay.
yeah. Just walk in.
Let's see. Inside, you see a shelf of books on the left-hand wall. Beyond that, and facing away from you, is a little altar, and so the altar's against the wall. Just before that is a little pulpit. You could stand there, and you could see an open book lying there. Let me see if I gotta find that. Give you some information. Yeah, there's bookshelves with tomes. You see a heavy wooden chest laying there with clawed iron feet, which is on the south wall. This wall over here. Its lid is half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton, or kind of sticking out of it. It's like laying there with skeleton's arms open. It may or may not have been disturbed by somebody in the party. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was looking at my notes. It does say we found a skeleton in there with 3 darts
Right, and then
and a journal.
and Miss Delia remembers, and along with Carolyn, the letter said, "My most pathetic servant, I'm not a messiah, sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However, many souls you have bled on your hidden altar. However, many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon. Know that you're not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You're but worms writhing in the earth. You say that you're cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a son. Cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Saved you from wretchedness, I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarovich."
Ooh.
That's the
Yeah,
letter
that
Klein,
was the letter like we found
the
before
one
that
that's
he,
still in your backpack.
yeah, that he had written to them, and then in the journal we found where they talked about the Lord Strahd, but now now their patron is someone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys check out the book that's on the pulpit?
They did. You go in
Yeah, I
there?
don't have notes about that, I don't think.
Do you go in there?
Some of these I think you posted in Discord probably when we were.
Yeah, I'll go in there.
Okay, so the thing. It is a ritual book, and the ritual book on the cover is a hand and an eye in the middle.
Am I able to read it?
Do you want to read it?
Sure.
Okay, so you start reading it. So you walk in by yourself, yes?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Reading the book, I need you to make an intelligence save.
Picked one of my best stats.
Awesome.
A natural one.
Oh, this is amazing. So, Kaylin
Oh,
stands there.
So actually,
Mesmerized.
before
Yeah.
we go with that, the feat that I picked is called Mage Slayer, and it has a thing called Guarded Mind, which if I fail an intelligence, wisdom, or charisma saving throw, I can cause myself to automatically succeed.
But then it's used for the day, right?
Yes,
Okay. So
I'm using it.
So he grabs it and he stops for a second and then shakes his head, comes out of it. You caught a glimpse of a cult of people or people in robes and standing in this large space, giving supplication to this creature who has an arm across his body without a hand, and actually it's the left hand, and then missing an eye, holding his arm up, and then you come right back.
Okay,
Ugh,
I think we're gonna leave that book there.
Book of Rituals, right? Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say, don't touch it when you grabbed it. Because we probably did the same thing.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember that.
Okay. Anything else that's kind of interesting in this room, or well, and actually, I'll ask Delia and Caroline. You guys have already been through here. Should we spend time continuing to look through here, or should we just try and go up the next floor?
I'd probably vote for going up to the next floor. I mean, there could be something interesting in the room, but I
Yeah,
remember. Go
we
ahead.
can go ahead up. I agree with two. Go up to the next floor.
Okay. Cool. All right. Let's see. Bounce. Bring this up. Okay. Okay, cool. I'll just do this. And then I need to know there. Sorry. Okay. Red marble staircase deliver you. This time you walk normal. You don't get knocked down or nothing. And you know what? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll have to make a deck save. No, I'm just kidding. The walls are covered with autumn scenes are mounted by unlit oil lamps. And you hear the faintest infant crying coming from the south of the building. There are tattered chunks of white cobweb suits of armor standing there ahead of you, which is facing the balcony railing. Excuse me. Yep, right there.
So is this the attic or is this the third floor?
This is the third floor.
Yeah, it's still not the attic. You have to, there's other stairs to get to the attic, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys were here last time too, I assume?
Yeah.
They were.
And I'm looking suspiciously at the suit of armor because I was like,
Yeah, with your eyes, you can see the suit of armor has dents in it, like it's been beat up. It even have a couple of holes, as something stabbed it.
yeah,
Like you guys fought it before.
I kind of think we did.
Mm.
Ringing a bell in my head. Like, this thing was moving before or moved. Not in a nice way.
Well,
Yeah, so is that a little hallway to the north?
There's a hallway to the north.
Okay.
we check that first.
Yeah. Oh,
Somebody needs a rope.
I think I remember the stairs to the attic being to the south.
Oh.
I don't know for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I kind of remember that too. They were toward the south.
So you go to the south.
Yeah.
All right, you come south, then you can see this mirror right here is still open. And you see stairs leading up from there.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's the attic stairs behind there.
All right, you go in and go up.
Can I pull up a snow globe? And
Yeah.
I just want to check and see, is that light still on? And
The light is brighter.
okay, I think we're heading in the right direction.
Okay, I need an order.
I will go first.
Okay.
And then Gravik.
Okay.
I can go third. Delia wants to go last.
Sure.
Okay. So you step in. I think it was Gravik that said he's going in first.
Nope.
Kalen.
I'm sorry, Kalen. So you go in, and then you see two sets of eyes come up, and they pounce you, and they're trying to bite you. Now, it's almost 5. It's starting to feel and stuff. Do you guys mind if we pause here?
Oh, this would be a
we
good
can
spot.
stop here. Yeah.
You sure? Okay. Let me shut this down. I don't know if you guys saw me walking around. Schedule. I know we had a
Yeah.
thing. Let me grab my calendar.
22nd is our next
We do
session.
have the 22nd. Are there any other dates you guys looking at, or you just want to keep it one for next month?
I'm pretty much
hang on.
open, but I think Kaylin and Caroline had a busy
Yeah,
March.
I've got my daughter
Yeah.
moving back, so it's gonna be hard for me to find another weekend.
Moving back. Oh, does she want to play with us too?
She actually might. We'll have to see.
We can fit her in this house. Oh yeah, plenty of opportunities in this house to bring her in.
Yeah.
Vecna. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah. So March 22nd is what.
Yeah, I think that's the only real date I can do as well.
Because I know you're out 1st, 8th, and 29th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only open date Saturday would be the 15th, and then there's those Sundays, which they're open, but if it's 22nd, it's 22nd. All right, guys.
Awesome.
All right.
Sounds good.
So
Very good.
Yeah, I will plan for an extra half an hour on the 22nd to just make up some extra time here. If unless somebody has to go and do other things.
Well, we can start an extra half hour early if
that would work for me.
I can't because I need that time between the two games.
Okay, no, that's fine.
De-stress, eat, and then come back. So
right.
Otherwise, because I did it the first couple times with you guys, and it didn't work.
Yeah. Well, it's hard for me between like the 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. hour because of dinner. So
yeah. Well, so can you go to kind of, or you can't go past 6?
I can go to 6 if I know far enough ahead and I just plan it out. So if I know that's what we're gonna do, I'll and I can do it like once in a while. I just can't do it all the time.
Borrowing sickness, I plan on being the whole 4 hours, no problem.
Okay.
All right, is that good for you guys?
That works.
That works.
Thank you guys. All right, and I'll post any relevant info that you may need to know that you came across in the Discord. All right, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
Feel
you.
better?
Feel better, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Sleep.
All right.
All right, take
Sleep
care.
well.
All right. Take care all.
Yep.